Shout out to Brandon Jones. He said Google side hustles. Yes. Yes, Google side hustles. There's all kinds of side hustles. I still have side hustles, believe it or not. I don't like spending money on stuff. I don't like spending money on shoes, but I like shoes. So what did I do? We got a Nike clearance store. I started driving down there. When I would need to go to San Diego and do other stuff, I'd go to the Nike clearance store, pull out my GOAT app, punch in the little code on the box, buy shoes, flip them. Let me see if I can show you guys. I don't know if there's a show, but I got $1,000 sitting in my GOAT right now. Camera. Yeah, anyway, there's $1,000 sitting in my GOAT right now. Why? Because I don't want to spend money on shoes. So what do? I flip shoes to get money to buy shoes for me, right? I still do that. And if you live in a city near a Nike clearance store, not an outlet, though outlets work, but a clearance store, and you're into shoes, it's an easy side hustle where you can, again, money's a game of doubles. I could buy a $50 pair of shoes. I could flip it for $100. Even if you're not using GOAT, you could use OfferUp, right? I could buy a $100 pair of shoes. I got $100 pairs of shoes that I've bought, that I've sold for $300. I got 3 pairs of Jordan 11 tints, right? The white ones with the I think it's like a red outline. I like the 11s. I don't really wear the 11s, and I bought a pair. I gave my pastor a pair for Christmas. And I sold a pair. I bought 3 pair for $100 a pop with the box. And I sold a pair for $300. And I have another pair left that I'll probably throw up. I got a pair of Jordan 12 Chinese New Year's. 3 pairs of those, right? That I bought at $100 a pop, and they'll probably sell for $250. So money's a game of doubles, and if you are in a city, and especially in America, there's about 20 Nike clearance stores in America. If you're in a city with one of them, there's one in Fresno in the Bay Area. There's one in San Diego in California. There's one in, I think where did I go to? Pigeon Forge, the place I went to see the Kanye show. I did a vlog on it. There's one there, and I bought some stuff there, and I flipped, right? I got a whole closet full of stuff, right? That's not my main hustle. I just like shoes. I like shoes, and I like money, and you know what keeping up with shoes does for me? It keeps me in tune with taste. It keeps me in tune with what's fly. It keeps me in tune with fashion. And so it is a good investment. I make way more money if I were to make a beat and sell it. I'd make way more money if I made a YouTube video and scaled it. I would make way more money. But it's a good investment into my craft as understanding sales, understanding margins, understanding what it takes, understanding good design, quality shoes. How can I be inspired by this, right? And so this is stuff. There's not one in Denver, Willie. Thank you for asking. There isn't one in Denver, unfortunately, but there is one. You have to look it up. Look up Nike clearance store. The key is the clearance store. You could find some outlets, but the clearance store. So that's just that's like a side hustle I have. It's a fun little side hustle, right? I find fulfillment from flipping shoes. It's super fun. And so find something like that you're into, some little thing, some obscure thing that you're into, and figure out a way to monetize it, and figure out a way to flip. Some of you guys are really into eBay. Go to garage sales. Gary Vee said this on a Breakfast Club, right? Go and start a whole trend around it. Yeah, there's 2 in Orlando. Yep. Go to garage sales and buy stuff and flip it. Throw it on eBay, right? On eBay now, you can literally punch in a barcode and see what that item sold for last. That's crazy. And I've flipped stuff on eBay before, right? So maybe you're really into eBay. OfferUp. There's all kinds of little side hustles you can do. And those skills are directly transformable for those of you guys that want to be entrepreneurs and creatives. Because what you're actually learning is you're learning sales. And if you know how to create something, how to build something, and how to sell something, you're going to be unstoppable. See, I always knew how to create, and it wasn't until the last 3 or 4 years that I actually learned how to sell, right? And everything is sales. And sales, that's not to commercialize it. All sales is just persuasion. Everything is persuasion. You were trying to persuade your wife where you guys go to dinner, right? I'm trying to persuade. Everything is persuasion. And so if you understand sales and you understand margins and you understand how to persuade people at the right price to get the thing you need them to get, and you understand how to create and build something, you'll be unstoppable as an entrepreneur. A lot of us are good creators, but we don't know how to sell. Some of us, I got friends that are good salespeople, but they don't have anything to sell because they've never created anything. It's better to be a creator and then learn how to sell than to be a salesperson who's never created anything. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. He said, Masonando said, go to Facebook Marketplace and type in free. You can literally find things to pick up and sell. Boom. Gary Vee. Yep. That's it. Again, all of this is subjective to your goals. I feel like if you're trying to get out of debt, this is a great tool. You know what I'm saying? This is a great tool. So hopefully that was helpful. I'm really trying to like make this stuff tangible for you. A lot of what I'm doing is I'm speaking to people specifically in America, in North America. So some of this may not apply to where you're at, right? I don't know the economy. I don't know the microeconomy where you're at. Everything's different everywhere. Again, my economy is different. I live in a city where there's a Nike clearance store. You may not live in a city with a Nike clearance store. That changes a lot for me, right? So I don't pay for shoes anymore. If anything, shoes pay me because I got a side hustle flipping shoes. So anyway, I don't mean to talk it up. I got to go. I got to take my mom to an appointment. Love you guys. Hopefully this was helpful. Give this video a thumbs up.